Welcome back to the third episode of the Pocket Cast. We are here with no other Jimbo and Sekaru. What's going on, guys?
I went 3-3 in a tournament. My life's over.
I just lost round one. Yeah, so I'm my life's going great.
I know, man. We just gotta keep talking about Sek. I have more time to dunk on you later on with this deck. I'm not gonna do it now because right now we're gonna move into the section of everybody's favorite Pocket Geoguesser.
Everybody except Jimbo's favorite.
I swear I'm gonna have to upgrade your Wi-Fi. I would personally go and buy you the fiber from Verizon.
Yeah, I'm starting to think it's not the Wi-Fi.
I'm starting to think you might just need to slide him the answers.
Low key, that might be the next.
Dude, we have to have like a Geoguesser and then like a Geoguesser Jimbo channel. He can get it like 10 seconds first.
Yeah, just like starters only though. Only the starters. But that being said, I'm gonna show the first one. So I hope both of you guys are in that same channel so you guys don't get messed up.
Yeah,
I'm ready to go. I'm dialed in.
I will start really easy. Really easy.
I'm ready. I'm like waiting, dude, but just nothing's popping up.
I know. Hold on. I gotta. You know how you gotta put the pictures?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's that Pokemon?
Alright, first one's up.
Grass plug.
Quick growth extract.
He got. I didn't say the name, bro. You can have it.
Yeah, he got it.
I did not know that.
He's like grass.
Oh, dude, I was just like butt plug. What's it called? Like, shit, what's the name? He's gonna get it. I only know it's butt plug.
What are you trying to say you're into, bro?
It's not my fault.
Anyways.
Like, I don't know who the fuck drew that.
It's not called Big Man for nothing.
Anyways.
One me.
I know I say this a lot, but if you fail this one, I'm gonna be disappointed.
I'm probably bro.
Who's
You know,
that
bro,
Pokemon?
slide headache.
Venusaur. Mega Venusaur EX.
To be fair, you yelled out Venusaur and he said Mega V.
How about we get a time?
I yelled at Venusaur, then he said Venusaur, and then I said Mega Venusaur.
I said
EX.
Mega Venusaur. How about we get a tie, bro? How about we get a tie? No, we just each get a point.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, both. Whatever. All right. This one should be a lot more easier. Are y'all ready?
Who's that Pokemon?
Lopunny. Mega Lopunny EX.
Dude, I didn't know what the fuck that was, bro. I thought that
Fucking
was
your ass, bro.
Dude, I thought that was a mole rats or something.
Bro's not studying.
Dude, is that her?
To be
What is that?
fair-
The feet or like what part is that?
Yeah.
Of course.
Honestly,
Jimbo
I
would
just
know the
saw
feet, like
I knew it. No. I knew it because of the orange and purple stripes.
Dude, I thought that was like a
That's the-
Mario character with like a big ass nose. I'm gonna be like,
You just. I thought it was the mole.
That's what I was-
Comes under. Or you know from Smash Bros. Ness's Mr. Saturn.
oh yeah, dude, that's what it looks like, bro. That's what, dude.
Oh my
Genuinely, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
All right, so Jimbo's up 2, right?
Technically 3.
Sek has 1.
Yeah, he has 3. I have 1 because we did the draw. So if I get the next 2 right, bro, I can tie it up. Wait, or is there only 5? I think I lost this one.
It's 5. It's 5.
Jimbo first
You gotta
W,
get the
bro.
next
Keep going.
Okay.
I'm enacting
Next one's coming up,
vengeance.
and I promise you, this one's gonna be hard.
Who's that Pokemon?
Porygon.
No.
Damn, I thought that was Porygon. What
Oh,
the fuck is that?
That's what I'm trying to think, bro.
Damn. I have to. I knew I should have, did a zoom out picture, but I'm gonna do one.
Wait,
But like, keep going.
I think.
I know what pack it's from. I just don't know what card it is. Is that weird?
What pack is it from?
It's from this one.
Okay. Think about the popular cards that came out.
The fuck does that mean?
Dude, I'd never seen this in my life, bro.
Here's a zoom out.
Oh, it's Magneton.
He said Magneton, you said Zone. It is.
I said Ton.
Magneton.
He said
I
Ton.
said Magneton.
Wait, who
We
said
both
it?
said Magneton
Me.
at the same time.
I said it first. I swear I did.
I don't know, bro.
I heard a zone from somebody. I heard a
No,
zone.
no one said
You,
zone.
you can check, yeah.
Not a, no one said zone.
Dude, I actually meant to say Magnemite. I'm not gonna cap, but I actually said Ton, bro. I think it just.
I
Alright,
said
I
ton
think-
intentionally because I looked at the card earlier today and I was like, I feel like Ericko's gonna do this one.
I don't know. I guess you have to
That's
like
actually
listen to like the
four.
playback. I don't know who got the point.
Okay, that's 4. I actually took a picture of 6. I'm not going to lie. I do have 6, but
Let's just do it all then,
Let's
bro.
just go
Why not?
next. We'll go next and
Alright.
do the score after the fact.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And we'll just
Alright,
pretend
what
I
card
won.
is this one? What card is this?
Who's that Pokemon?
I know the name. I don't know the name, but I know the card. It's fucking. it's the Cell guy. The
Clemont.
Skip-a-Goobalops. It's not Clemont.
Dragon Ball Z? Cell?
Wait, is it not? Is it Clemont? Or is it
No, it's not. It's the Psychic Basic
It's
40
like
HP
Clemont.
on.
Psychic Basic 40 HP.
It's a Soliosis or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what it is.
dude. Oh yeah, that's the. Dude, I don't be using these. I don't be using these like YouTube content decks, bro. Like that's just Jimbo's filled.
What? I don't use that shit either.
No,
What do you
no,
mean?
man. You've been retired. You might. 40 HP is crazy though, bro.
I
That
ain't
card's
re-
just garbage.
I'm not. I know,
Low
right?
key, low key, I'm gonna do this card because I already took a screenshot and I just really want to know if Jimbo could get this one.
Dude, I don't even think.
Okay.
Who's that Pokemon?
Isn't this
Yeah.
Ontario?
No.
Dude, what the hell is that? Like, I gotta like zoom in, bro. Like, why? Dude, why is it like a 20 by 20 pixel square?
It's not that.
I know what card this is.
Like,
I've seen the sky.
How are
I
we
just-
supposed to know?
I've seen the background. I don't remember what card it's on though.
Alright, the next picture is gonna make it so much easier for you guys. I got you.
Isn't it like
Well, that shit's
Magnemite?
just ridiculous. That is literally just a cloud. Oh, Magby.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
I knew I saw. I've seen that somewhere, bro. I just couldn't remember.
Is if I got a little bit more, if you had just a little bit more of the mountain in that, I think I would have been able to tell it was Magby.
That's exactly why I did like, I showed you a pixel.
Yeah, I think this was
Yeah.
rigged, bro. In like Jimbo's favor.
It was
Right.
Jimbo.
But no, he
Hey,
definitely got more.
hey,
I think I got
W,
one.
W Jimbo. Nah, he did know his cards. Even though,
No, I didn't know what Solosis was.
Yeah, you got
I
everything
didn't know
but
the
that
name.
one. I only got
I like,
Magneton, but I feel like we got that at the same time.
I think I got it first, but I'll give it to you.
I
Make you
mean,
feel
I
better,
think it was
buddy.
sure,
Let
man.
him down easy.
so W Jimbo. We
3
got that
episodes.
one out of the way.
Yeah, I just ruined the streak, man. Sorry, no more win streak.
All right, so let's head in to a little bit of a different topic. Let's just go into a little bit of the metagame, and then we could talk about the Christmas holidays because Christmas just passed by as well. So let's get into the topics of the metagame right now, right? And earlier I said I'm gonna dunk on Suck. Why is Venusaur still the worst deck of the meta?
Funny you say that, bro, because Venusaur actually is doing better in tournaments, and that's actually due to the fact that it has a pretty decent Suicune matchup. And because Suicune is trying to push Altaria out, which is like, I'm gonna be real, bro. I think Altaria is like it's like 90% favored for Altaria into Venusaur. Like if you are playing Altaria and you lose to a Venusaur, that's just a skill issue. And the fact that they're getting pushed out means Venusaur. That's why like Venusaur's been topping more. There's one that got 3rd place. I mean, I know it's just Rage Bear, bro, and I don't want to talk about Venusaur every tournament, but like it's actually decent in this weekend, so it's coming back. But I mean, it's still Venusaur at the end of the day, dude. It's like a RNG deck.
And Suicune's still the best deck at the end of the day.
I would argue against that, but let me say this real quick. I feel like the format right now, we're heading into that rock paper scissors type of format, right? Like one deck is dominating for a week, and then the next following days or whatever, people are trying to, that deck is going to see so much more representation. We have to play something that's going to counter that deck, which was Altaria, right? So Suicune just coming out of nowhere to deal with all the Altaria players. Now we're starting to see the RNG Venusaurs come in because they have a good matchup against Suicune, right? So that being said, we're heading into this like rank-ish type of format because this is where I mainly see that happening in rank. Like one day you'll probably see like a bunch of Swinninjas, and then the other day you'll probably see like a bunch of Hydreigon, right? It just like it all just comes a little bit like more full circle, like what's happening in the metagame and in the community, and you know of what all the players are testing with each other, playing, because it really isn't rank. The only real statistics here is on like limitless and tournament results, right? So
Well, my interpretation of the meta is, I think, a little bit closer to Sekiru's, where it's like, Sweet Ninja's trying to push out Altaria. I think, though, what maybe happened was Sweet Ninja, I think people playing it realized that it actually isn't just hard losing to New Magnezone and is still just the best deck anyways. And, yeah, so I think people are just like, oh, wait, it's not as bad of a counter. There's not going to be as much zone as I was expecting to see. We can start playing this again.
I was gonna say the new pack honeymoon phase is over, so all the Suicune players are just playing Suicune again.
That's it.
At the same time, though, like do you think like the new Oricorio Magnezone is like actually better in the Suicune than like previous? I think the other Magnezone variants,
it's better than the previous.
Yeah, and like the other like the Dark Zone variant, like that, I wouldn't really call that like an electric deck. It's just kind of like there, and it can do good against Suicune, but like Suicune, has like the Cyrus power, so like the Dark Rise always the liability and stuff like that. So I expect like Oricorio Magnezone, bro, I'm not gonna lie, to start rising up, and then that rises up. Hydreigon comes back. Hydreigon is meta. Altaria comes. It's just gonna be like Ericko said. It's just gonna be like that circle.
I'm be honest.
Exactly.
In my opinion, I think it's just if you actually want to win a tournament, just play Suicune. I think it's just gonna be the best one.
But to be fair, right now, the highest win rate deck right now is probably going to be the most unexpected thing. You guys are probably thinking Suicune right now, or Hydreigon, or Dark Magnezone.
Yeah, Charizard, bro.
Right now,
Low pony.
55. No. 55.25 as of today is the Furfrou Altaria. Furfrou is one of those hot cards that picked up a lot of popularity after it won its first tournament, because that deck surprisingly is super consistent. Furfrou just being able to tank -20 without without any additional tools, and then you could like give it a Rocky Helmet and it just becomes like this little mini tank where it does 30 damage for 1 energy, and then Rocky Helmet additional 20. And it doesn't die in 1 hit. It's kind of crucial. I've been seeing people even tech this card in Blaziken decks, surprisingly, even just running 1 Furfrou and 1 Heatmore to attack the bench, instead of running a that new tech Heatmore that does 30 damage to the front only. Just that ability to like able to tank -20 is super strong.
Yeah, I mean I'm listening, and I think all the points you made are correct. I just don't like Altaria, so I don't really have I'm not an Altaria player. I've tried the deck out. Every time I play Altaria, it's a skill issue, but I just feel like I'm never in a winning situation, and I always like lose to some BS. So I just don't have a statement. I think it's performing very good, but at the end of the day, I don't know what to say.
I think that version's overrated.
You think everything's overrated?
Yeah.
I think Furfrou,
right.
I think Furfrou is a good Pokemon though, and I don't know if I would run, because I don't know. I was looking at. I guess I could pull up the data right now. I was looking in the tournament I played in today. It's sub 50% win rate right now.
Well, that's because like the meta is like starting to like counter it, because it was like doing really good.
Yeah, I mean, fair. I think that's the issue with it, is I think it is easily counterable.
Mm-hmm.
You're super heavily relying on your Altaria in that deck. You're just, I don't know, you can't really. It feels less cheesy.
Yeah.
It feels less like you can't cheese the way you can with the Greninja Altaria version, and then it feels like less I don't know what's the word. It has like less decision paths as like the regular Psychic Box Altaria. I feel like it's just like Psychic Box Altaria is like way more well rounded. Suigren is just like way more like power and high roll. Or not Suigren, but Altaria Gren, way more power and high roll. Whereas, like, I feel like you're kind of, with this one, you're just like, your plan is like, I'm really consistently going to, tank with my Furfrou for a few turns and then throw out my Altaria, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like it's a little bit low power.
Yeah, it's like
you know what I'm
very
saying?
linear. Like you only have like
Yeah.
one win condition, which is like Mega Altaria pretty fast. Or like at least like even
Yes.
like the pure version, you had the Jirachi for like the access to the bench if you did need it. So I kind of get what you're saying.
Yeah, but I mean, like they do at least have like an Elekid in there, or at least some of them are running Elekid. But still, I don't know. I don't think it's enough.
Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of the decks. And I haven't played it like too much myself. I know, obviously, like Ericko said, it's one tournament. I genuinely don't know what to speak about.
I think it's just like it consistently has a good opener. I think that's what's good about it. Like
Yeah.
you're either leading a Furfru, which is good, or a Baby, which is good, and then like the low roll is you go first, starting with a Swablu, but that does not happen too often in that deck.
Yeah, unless you're
And
me.
even like leading Swablu is like not the worst because you can just like sleep cheese and
So like right now, like the best performing decks just overall, I will still say it is that Furfru variant. We do have the Swininja, right, with the 53.40%, 0.40%, and then we do have Dark Zone, which is an amazing deck. I feel like people playing that deck, right? I don't want to say it's like kind of like a skill. I kind of want to say it kind of is a skill type of deck in some sense, because like I posted a video on the deck and a lot of people are complaining that the deck is like terrible. I feel like some of the decisions that you make in that deck, while playing, is kind of crucial. Yeah, I know it's just Magnezone charge, and where do you put all your energy, but I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know how to explain it, but that deck infuriates me because it is both the easiest deck to play, but people still find ways to misplay with it.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I lost a round today because like I low rolled too hard in like the tournament I was playing, and my opponent was playing that deck, and they like misplayed probably 7 times. They could have secured the win so many times, but instead they actually gave me a line out, and I mean I still ended up losing because I didn't draw the cards I needed for that line. But yeah, no, like you would think that it's like super easy, and it is super easy, but like despite that, people will still misplay with that deck somehow. I don't understand. So I don't know. Maybe it is more skill than I would think. I don't know.
But anyways, I want to move on to the topic of, let's talk about like the biggest, the hardest fall of like the meta, like the decks that were performing really well in the beginning, and that just had the biggest downgrades, the biggest fall of all time. Right now there are 3 decks that I'm looking at that had the biggest, like, reverse effect, whatever you want to call it. It's Whimsicott, Ariados, Jolteon variants, and Steelix, Pichu, or Ikorio. I feel like those decks performed really well because like a lot of people didn't know how to play around the Whimsicott and the Steelix. Now Jolteon's just good. It's just kind of loses to itself, not like starting Jolteon, right? But that's a different story. That's just like consistency issues. But that being said, I feel like those are the hardest fall offs from like the beginning of Crimson Blaze. Would you guys agree? Or the other decks, or Helio Magnezone, right? That was really popular in the beginning as well.
Yeah, so I think Helio Magnezone is actually really good. I just don't think people play it. That was like my lucky hot take. I feel like that deck is actually pretty good, especially if like Suicune coming back. Like, you could just like scam Winsboro, like E-Switch, or just going second. And then something like I don't think Steelix Pichu was ever real. I think we all like mutually accepted like that deck was like a deck, like it's just one of those rogue decks. Like it could pop off. I mean, it popped off in like I think that one tournament, maybe had like another one, but I don't think we've seen that. I mean, even Venus, like people were saying Steelix is just a better, it was like funny because like Steelix is better than Venusaur. At least Venusaur has actually had results like since that, because it doesn't, like, it actually has like a more consistent way to get set up where like you're too reliant on getting the Brox, where like you can't use like something like a Professor Brock in the same turn. You have to use like the Pichu. It was just like a Pichu Ori deck, dude, at the end of the day. And I mean, we've seen how like strong that engine can carry decks before. And what was the other deck you're talking about besides those two?
I was bringing up Whimsicott and the Jolteon decks.
I think Jolteon is still good. I think
it loses to itself. That's the problem. In the other decks, as the meta progresses, it's just getting a lot more consistent.
Yeah, I think people, if I don't know, like 2 copy guys like a mayor or something, dude, I think you could still do stuff. I don't think it's as good in this weekend as people think, especially if like in DD being a thing. I think that's one of the main reasons. Like, it's like the typical thing that we've seen from like the last 2 seasons where like electric decks don't necessarily counter water, so like type advantage doesn't matter. And then Whimsicott, I feel like, I mean, Whimsicott is just like an aggro deck. Like we still, like you still see some of them, but I think the main issue was like it wasn't good enough into, I'm pretty sure Altaria, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was like I'm pretty sure that has to be a bad matchup. I just don't see how you win that matchup in like my mind. So I'm assuming because all the Altarias is like basically what pushed out the sheep.
Yeah, to win that matchup, you just need the Altaria to player to brick really hard.
Yeah, or maybe like double Sabrina or something.
And that's what we've seen that. We saw that in I forget which tournament it was, but there was like a big tournament recently, I feel like, where in the semifinals. Yeah, it might have been the $1,000 tournament. I think in the semifinals, the Altaria player hit Alicia and drew both of their Chinglings and just bottom tubed the Swablues. And never found a Swablu for the entire game, and that's how they lost the set. So that seems like that's how that deck wins in that matchup.
So real quick, I want to give a shout out to Dana for finally giving us our last meta report for last rank with like a 7.63 usage of Mega Absol Hydreigon, 6.81 for Swinninja, and 6.41 for Altaria Indeedee versions, and then the rest of them you could see on the screen. What's your take on this? I sent it on the Discord. If you guys in the general,
Let's see,
they do end up like.
Is this just Playwright?
Yeah, of like the usage of the deck.
Yeah, you can really tell that this is across all of the.
For B1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, this looks like exactly what the meta was. I think Entei Blaziken is. I don't know if they just saw. I don't know if that's like the most represented.
So I think this is because it's including like Pokeball, Beginner Ball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and that's why you see the high Entei Blaziken. Because I think all the Master Ball players were like, yeah, that's not the way to run this deck.
Yeah.
And, like they knew better.
And besides that, everything else just looks average. I mean, it's just literally what Mega Rising meta
that's
was.
Like, yeah, that is what we saw.
I mean,
not surprised at all.
Hydreigon was the fast, easy deck to play. You didn't really have any lines, so it makes sense why it was the most represented. They're like all the tiers. Suicune was more like a Master Ball deck probably, and like Ultra Ball, and I'm surprised Loki Crobat made it, but Loki, like what other deck I guess was there? So
I give shout out to Hyperion for that one. That was him.
That was like Hyperion and Stearns and all of them.
Yeah, Hyperion just played like 10,000 games and made up that 1%.
I think Stearns like solo one tricked for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, so. Stearns too.
Well, I guess it wasn't 3 weeks, but
we are also in the Christmas. We're literally shooting this on the 26th. Christmas was yesterday. Merry Christmas to everybody that's here or watching this from the past. You guys are seeing this on Monday.
Yeah, I guess Happy New Year's if you're watching, because it's gonna be New Year's.
Happy New Year's, exactly. So that being said, Pokemon TCG Pocket is releasing this Delibird, layout. It looks like, and with that, let's just talk about how are the holidays for you guys. How'd you guys spend it? Anything interesting? Any Santa Claus gifts?
Yeah, I got a new phone and a new tablet and a Switch 2. Don't ask how I afforded all that.
That is kind of insane. Yo,
that is a lot. And I am ready. I am so ready to be able to play Pocket more because my phone works now.
Oh, that's fire.
That's great.
Bro, not even on the tablet?
Yeah, on the tablet too. I got the service on the tablet, so I can play Pokemon Pocket. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yo, that was the most insane.
Yeah, no, I had to come up. Yeah, I had to come up in half.
Well,
it's because my birthday's in a week too, and everybody just lumps they're like, all right, instead of getting you one gift or for each, we're just gonna give you better gifts, and you get one gift for the whole year, and that's it. But yeah. No, it was a huge come up.
I don't know. I always thought that was kind of like a robbery.
Yeah.
If your birthday is on Christmas, you just get one for two for one.
Let me tell you, I'm dropping Jimbo lore here, but I was actually Happy New Year's is more like Happy Jimbo Day because that's my birthday. It's New Year's Day.
Oh shoot! There we go. Aye, Unk.
Yeah, I'm turning 29.
Big 30.
I'm 29, not 30. I'm turning 29.
Alright, bro. Same old.
God damn.
You're back
What
from
did you
the-
get, Zach? What did you get for Christmas?
I was popping off, bro. I got like $100 Chipotle gift card, and that's basically it. And I was popping off because that's about to be my lunch for like the next week.
That's hype as hell.
Yo, no wonder you were posting Chipotle this whole week in our group chat.
Dude, hey, dude. Jimbo's like, I got a phone, a tablet. I'm over here like a Chipotle gift card. I'm set for life.
I know, right?
Like, I don't know, man. Like, Chipotle guac just hits different. Like, I've been to like actual, maybe it's like, I haven't been to like the right restaurant yet, but like, I swear nothing beats Chipotle guacamole.
It's because you live in not New York City.
Okay, dude.
But
Man's
don't you go
doxing himself.
to an authentic Spanish spot?
I
too?
do, in the guac's not as good. I swear to, I don't know.
That's crazy.
What do you mean?
It's
It's not as
crazy. I feel like
The way
I
you
make better
sent the
guac.
picture- you sent the picture of like this birria tacos before, and that shit looked like it was.
Oh,
fire.
it is, but the
that
guac
same
is
restaurant
like
you're talking
yeah,
about.
no, yeah, it's good, but it's not like Chipotle,
No.
like dude, like Chipotle, like dude. Also, Chipotle chips, bro, because like I'm fat and white, and they have their things hella salty. Like they oversalt their chips. I just like that.
Okay, they do.
And that's what I
the
like.
chips
Chad,
though.
I'm just
Chad,
fat. Like
we have to put this to question. Is Chipotle guac more better than the authentic, like local Spanish places around your area? We gotta
I
find
gotta
out.
go to some more, but like that one specific place that
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
go to because it's like the closest one to like the new place I live. 100%.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
criminal.
Hey man, I'm white, so like I don't have taste buds, so like you can't.
I'm white too. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, but you like Italian or something, right? That's like
Oh
different.
yeah.
Had a few raviolis for Christmas. No.
I actually no. I did have Christmas raviolis. I'm not even kidding.
I had
They
a.
were so
That's
good.
fire though. That's fire.
They were
I wish I
so
had
good.
that.
You know what I had for so after I came, because I did all my stuff in the morning for Christmas. There was a pizza place dude next to me called Pizza Guys. I don't know if you guys have that there, but for some reason they were open
Yeah.
on Christmas, so I went there. It was only one dude working, and I felt so bad because I'm like probably the only customer that day. I gave him like $10 tip.
Oh hell yeah.
Hey yo,
Low-key, one of the best pizzas I've had in my life.
yo, Seth, could you give me a $10 tip? Looks like Christmas was great for all of us, right? You know.
Well, what'd you get, Eric?
Yeah, what did you get,
say?
bro? You got nothing.
I got nothing. I got a lump of coal, man.
He's been a bad
I'm
boy.
just done, bro, man. I'm cooked.
You got Modelo's. I saw that shit.
Yo, he got
You
10
had some
subs.
Modelo's.
He got 10 subs.
Are we going there? Anyways,
Oh yeah, let's not, maybe let's.
I got some Dior Sauvage. You know that
Oh,
that
nice.
perfume. You know, I got like gift cards to some like clothing places, which is fire. You know, I need to work on my wardrobe, even though I am still a fly person. But anyways, just like you know, as you get older, you know, you're not gonna be getting all these like as a guy, you're not getting all these crazy gifts. You're just getting like, you know, perfume, clothes, I mean money, gift cards,
Dude.
stuff like that. So, you know, it's a reality as us men, right?
I'm the youngest one, bro. Oh, I only got the Chipotle gift card, bro. You got Jimbo's the one who got all the stuff.
Jimbo got the like I'm fucking like
Yeah, this was like maybe my
16
best
and
Christmas
I'm-
ever, actually.
Really? Nah, okay, let's actually transition there since we're going to best Christmas, right? What is your best Christmas gifts of all time?
I just told you.
I know. All right, we skip
I can't beat that.
I don't remember when it was, dude, but it was back in middle school. My grandma got the Xbox One with Destiny 2. Oh no, not a Destiny 2. It was Destiny 1, bro. The good game. But yeah, definitely that. 100%.
Jimbo, how do you feel when he said that?
What? That he got Destiny, and that's his
I
best
think
gift?
middle school and Xbox One.
Middle school and Xbox One.
Oh, that? Yeah, no, that's fucked up.
You guys are unks. That's not my
Me
fault.
too. Me too. I'm like, holy fuck.
Dude, not my. You guys are like in
Yeah, me-
college, so.
Bro,
Sometimes I
I-
forget. But anyways,
God.
like me, it was probably like when the GameCube came out. You know, getting the Nintendo GameCube, getting
Yeah,
the
that was
Mario
fire.
Sunshine,
Yeah, I was a
I
fetus.
forgot about. Actually, maybe that was my best Christmas gift. I also
and
got a
getting
GameCube.
Melee, bro.
Oh hell
That
yeah!
shit was fire. I had the one with the fucking Players Edition. You know how they used to do the little yellow tab and shit, like on the thing on the cases. Yeah, nah. I spent so many hours in that game. It's insane. More than Pocket.
Oh yeah, dude. I got my GameCube. It was Melee. It was all about Melee. It was all about Mario Kart Double Dash, or some other good ones. There were a few other ones.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Sonic
there were
one.
so many bangers.
Sonic Battle Adventure 2, I think it was fire.
Adventure 2 Battle.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that one was a good fucking GameCube game.
You know, segue.
Sekiro is just like sitting here like I don't know what the fuck a GameCube is.
Dude, I
Oh,
literally
bro.
own one. I wish I had to do, but
You
I used to
had
have it
to
on my
own.
bookshelf. But I put it in
There's
storage
no-
when I moved, so I think it's in. Maybe it is in my. I think it's in storage. So
I swear those things were discontinued before you were born.
No, dude, they were like almost. But I played TLDR, bro. Just to not take 20 minutes. But me and my brother, like Loki, Gasset, our grandpa, to go to GameStop. We ended up with a GameCube, Pokemon Coliseum, and Pokemon XD Gala Darkness. So we were living life.
Oh, that's fire.
That's sick. Oh my god.
My grandpa was pissed.
To be fair, like that Sonic game, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about like Sega real quick. I know this is a Pocket podcast, but we're talking about anything. I don't care.
Ranked anyways.
I feel like Sega had the opportunity to create the next like I don't know like Animal Crossing, maybe a little bit Pokemon Digimon-ish, if they made a Chow Garden game. You know,
Mm,
like everybody was addicted to Chow Garden.
that's what
like,
it was all
making
about. That's why the
game
game was good.
Exactly, and I don't know why Sega. That's a cash cow idea. Just make a Chow game, and motherfuckers would pay DLC prices to put a fucking ears on a fucking Chow. I don't know, a Sonic the Hedgehog. Fucking.
MTX that shit up the wazoo.
I know, like this is like missed opportunities by Sega. It's like they regretted it, but like with the Sonic movies, it looks like they brought like Chow's back, you know, in some way. But like, I don't think they're planning on expanding on it. But if they did, I feel like it would be a good idea.
Yeah, I agree. I'd agree.
Zach, have you ever played Chow Garden?
I've seen somebody play it, but not myself. No.
Okay, let's go into something more relatable. What is your most favorite like fighting game?
Mine is Guilty Gear Strive, or Smash Ultimate.
I'm not gonna lie, is that the one with the dolphin bitch?
Yes.
When she was broken,
Yo,
that's
chill on
all
me.
I would see on my Twitter. She keeps on like spamming. Was that
I
you?
picked her up. I saw the only reason I bought the game is because one of my homies was like a longtime fan. That was like my first game of that series, and I think I saw like a Justin Wong clip, and I'm like, this bitch got a dolphin. This bitch looks fire. So I played her, and like she just ended up being broken.
Yeah.
So it's like I didn't choose her for broken, but like she was just the most fun.
Yeah, for fighting games, I've only really played like Smash or Mortal Kombat, so probably like Smash Ultimate is my favorite.
Wait, what's your favorite Mortal Kombat game?
I don't fucking even remember which one's which, honestly. I played through them, and that was about it.
There's only one right answer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate. That shit hits.
Sure.
For the Sega.
Whatever.
For the Sega. Nah. Damn. Anyways. I already brought up Sega. Old school Genesis. Anyways. I would say my favorite, it would have to be the Smash series. Or, you know, Capcom versus Marvel. That
Oh
game is,
yeah,
like,
okay, Unc.
the best.
Yeah.
That
That game is so shit, bro. That
Yo,
shit's overrated as fuck. I'm gonna get
that
flamed. I don't
shit
care what
is
anybody.
nasty.
Every time I see a clip of that game, it's just an infinite, bro. And I think I'm just too much of a zoomer, bro, for that game, because I was like beyond my time. But I know that game is like historically loved, bro. Every time I watch it, I'm like, this
You
shit
know,
is like garbage.
this explains why you hate Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
I just don't like Dragon Ball. I just don't like the anime, bro. Like I'm gonna get executed for
you
that,
know
bro.
you're,
But
you,
Nah, fair.
you know
Honestly,
you're opening
fair.
a can of worms, right?
oh yeah, dude. Like I don't really like shonen anime. So like I've watched Naruto and like stuff like Fairy Tail, and I think those are cool. But I'm not like over here saying, oh, Naruto is the best. Like I just don't like shonens, bro. Like they're cool,
Yeah,
but like,
like Gooner animes.
hey, yo, chill on me, bro. Chill on me. Now, I like music animes, but
Music? I've never even heard of that.
no,
What
it's
do
just
you
like
mean
ones that
music?
are like hella music focused. But
Now, if we switch back into Pocket, right? What do you guys think of what do you call it? So, Seagun, right?
Hmm.
Saigon, however you pronounce it. Sorry if I mispronounce it. But anyways, being the number one ranked player, right, for multiple seasons, and finally he entered one of my tournaments and ended up winning. So now he has a tournament win under his belt and has a an actual, the rank one spot. What do you got? What are your thoughts on that now? I'm not sure if the former number one got a tournament win before. I think Sekmai had that info or not, but
My thoughts on Seagun are that I don't know. I didn't watch his games. Unfortunately, when I've played him on ladder, he was playing a deck that was to target like a hyper specific meta because he's like top 100 at the time or whatever. And he queued into me, and I was just not playing that deck, so he just kind of fucking flopped and lost those games. And there was like no skill expression in those games. So I haven't really gotten the chance to see how that holds. But in terms of the ranked, it's just like, dude, he just plays that shit like it's his full time job. So I don't that doesn't really tell us much, but him getting a tournament win does. So I would definitely want to see more from him for the tournaments. But I don't know if like I don't think that um, that necessarily ladder translates to tournament the way that you might be implying.
yeah, I agree like 100%. Like, I think there's like a difference. Like, you could be like a good ranked player, but you could also be like a bad tournament player, and like vice versa. Because like, for example, I think when I'm actually not playing Venusaur, I'm like technically like a better tournament player than ranked. But I mean, I think Seagun, you've seen so many good results from him. He's also, yeah, he just won the tournament and he's been number one like what, 3 times now. I think he's just the goat, dude. I think he's just he's the LeBron of Pokemon Pocket. There's just nothing else to say.
Yeah,
That's not even trying to
honestly.
glaze him. It's just he's
To
the
be
only one
fair-
he's the only one doing this stuff, bro. Like,
to be fair, me and Sek had because we were commentating his gameplay and we were seeing everything. We were seeing his hand, his decision making in live time, and it's pretty much he was making good decisions. There was this
yeah,
one
I know.
red card
Yeah.
situation where I don't know. That looked kind of like yeah, nah, that ain't it, chief. But it ended up working out for him at the end. But besides that, there was probably one play where he could have won the game one turn.
Yeah, that's
earlier,
what I was
but he
thinking
already
of.
had kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like other than that, everybody's human. Everybody,
Mm,
makes
yeah.
mistakes here and there at the same time. But overall,
Mm.
it wasn't easy. People not to boost up my ego or tournament or whatever, but we have stacked players that play in our tournaments all the time. I see
Yeah.
names that are in Bridge City, GGB, good players here. And now I'm starting to notice a bunch of the Japanese represent high players joining my tournaments as well now. Kiro was one of them. He went 9-0 all the way with to top cut. I think top 4, which is Furfru Altaria. Nobody beat him until then, which is kind of insane. To top 4, a lot of these players. So that's saying he did play against good players and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
and had an essay in grand finals with a unique Altaria build. Which in paper, you have an Oricorio that's kind of useless, right?
Yeah.
So,
No, yeah, I kind of
but yeah, nah.
I get what you're saying. Like, there's people who are just very consistent with their tournament placings, and I know we always meme, bro, about Pocket takes no skill, and we're definitely in a meta that takes less, but in ranked, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Ranked, I don't think the game takes skill. It's more time and mental.
Yeah.
But in a best of
Ranked
3
is,
tournaments, and even just tournaments in general, bro, because it is open deckless, the game has some skill to it, dude. All memes aside, and obviously it's not gonna be something Yu-Gi-Oh or maybe Magic level of skill, but it still has that at the end of the day. And if you are someone who is good at the game and you are playing, like, and that's the main thing. If they're playing a good deck and they're a good player, there's a high chance they're gonna be making these top cuts consistently. Yeah, there's sometimes you lose to some BS RNG, but it just is what it is. Like for example, back in Secluded Springs in the Deluxe pack, I was playing real decks. I didn't miss a single top cut in that whole season. Now I'm playing Venusaur and I think I made like 2 top cuts maybe out of 10. But I'm also acknowledging that I'm playing a bad deck, so it's just like that's just like showcases like if someone is playing a good deck, dude, and they like are someone who plays the game. And that's not even like the glaze myself, but because like we saw it with Jimbo. I mean, Jimbo made 2 back-to-back top 8s with Pocket Mads.
Yeah.
And then I mean, Eric, I know you don't enter as many tournaments now because you do host, but when you were entering like that, there's like that 1 month you were entering hella because like Mega Rising, nothing else to do, and you were making top cuts like I feel like pretty consistently as well. And you weren't like,
oh yeah,
so it's just like, yeah, if you play a good deck and you're a good player, there is still skill as much as we like the meme in tournaments. Not ranked, not so much, but that's just yeah, I'm kind of used to that, but bread low key, y'all can have it.
yeah. No, like I mean, I love playing in tournaments and all that, but like right now, I'm more focused on just having more tournaments for the community. I definitely with rank not being around. Just getting a ton of feedback from a bunch of players, saying thank you for hosting because we have something to look forward to instead of playing this little event that could be completed in 2 hours, right? 9 win streak.
1 hour. 1 hour.
Or not win streak.
20 minutes.
Not win streak. But yeah, 1 hour or 20 minutes or whatever, right? But that being said, I definitely want to give something to the community where they could start, at least have something to look forward to and play. And, it is, a subject where, an area where we're growing and hopefully, the community is still, entering and enjoying the tournaments because, again, I love to commentate and cast these events. They're fun to, take a look at how the metagame is advancing. That Furfru deck actually came out of one of our tournaments that became popular, and then ever since that, it's been seeing a lot of success in multiple tournaments. And yeah, no, it's just overall like it's a unique experience. And yeah, no, that's all I want to say about that aspect. All right, so we're heading into our last topic. What is your favorite format / pack? Because that's all in the same. And why? Who wants to grab it? It's up to y'all.
I'll just go first, bro, because why not? So I think Wisdom of the Sea and the Sky is the best set. Not only did it give us Espeon, which was one of my favorite decks of all time, like top 3. But I feel like Wisdom was like an accumulation of like every single like meta deck from that. Like we had like Dark Tina, we had the Ultra Beast, from ED Crisis. We had both Guzz and Buzz still being good. Buzz was like not super strong, but it was still playable, bro, and it did see play. Kind of fell off like later season. We also had we had like the Flareon decks like popping up as well. We just had like I just feel like, yeah, we just had like an accumulation, bro, like all like the top tier decks from like almost like all the packs, or at least like the last 2-3 metas. It like pushed like Greninja Sylveon out of the meta, which was like a little bit too toxic for the time. Stoke Zard was still a thing. Like you still had like the scam decks as well. So I just feel like Wisdom overall was like the most balanced meta. I think it had the most like top tier decks. Or like not top tier, but like top tier and like high tier decks that were playable. I really felt like there's like just so many options, and basically as long as you're like a fan of like one of like the 8 decks that were playable, compared to like other seasons where like Secluded Springs, you had like 1 deck, Eva's Grove, you had like 1 deck to play. I just like the fact that there was variety, while like nothing was like so like strong that it was like too powerful for like other decks to come up, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I hard agree. 100%. That's the best set. Specifically for me, it's because I pulled 2 full art wills, and I was already in love with Guzzlord, and Espeon got really popular. And there was just like no better feeling than like turn 2 like you're not turn 2, like turn 4, but your turn 2 is just like dropping a will on an Espeon and watching them concede immediately. It was chef's kiss. I loved that match. That was so fun. Um, but yeah, man, it just didn't. There was just so much. It was so diverse, and it was fun. All the matchups were fun. None of them felt miserable except for Charizard, because I mean, Charizard. But
Yeah, you
yeah,
sound like a professional hater.
yo, not my fault. Not my fault that shit was brain
alright,
dead. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
alright. Babies over here. Snorlax babies.
I unironically think that takes way more fucking skill than Shining Revelry Charizard. Are you kidding me? You're just like you're playing Rare Candy Cancina. Like, oh, am I gonna evolve my Espeon or Sylveon to draw some cards and Stoke? Hope I get it. Like I don't know, man.
I
Um,
hope I see baby Charger and big man to charge in back and
that's
swap.
right. That's absolutely right. No, hey, at least in that deck, you gotta think sometimes about stuff about
Nah,
what you
I'm
want to
just teasing you,
charge.
bro.
No, that's alright. Sorry, I'll defend it. No, and also at the end of the day, though, I've always said that like I never like said it was a particularly difficult deck to pilot. I've always just talked about that deck being a good just a
Ladder.
good ladder deck and an
Yeah,
efficient ladder deck. And when you're playing ladder, that's what it's about.
true.
But yeah, definitely also going with what did we say? Wisdom Sea Sky. Yep, that is the best one. What about you, Erica? What is your favorite?
I'm being
Can
controversial.
I guess?
No.
If it's Eevee's Grove because ours was the best, bro, I'm leaving.
Alright. Hear me out. Hear me out. Eevee's Grove. Oh, that's exactly what I was trying to see if we could hear. But anyway, but I just have not had fun. I haven't had fun playing like a deck like Flareon, Leafeon. Like that deck was so like cracked. You're gonna tell me that deck wasn't fun to play to pilot?
Okay, to be
Like,
fair,
Flareon
there was a
Leafeon
skill.
was a ton of fun.
it was the
I thought that
only.
was a good
There
deck.
was a skill gap. There was a skill gap for that deck. Not anybody could pick that deck up and like play it correctly.
I agree. That is the only That was the only redeeming factor of that season. Everything else was garbage.
Like that deck was insane. Like I love the different variants. Like you could toss like a random, non-EX Leafeon in there to counter Oris and just pop off. I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of like what do you call it? I did like the Flareon deck. Towards the end of the Eevee's Grove, it was my favorite. One of my favorite decks. It just was treating me so well. Towards the end of the format, I hated Espeon with every fiber in my body. Like I did not love that deck. Just seeing double Espeon was the most toxic thing in the world. Healing each other is just like, and with Eevee bags, just like healing, it's just like the worst feeling. And giant capes, not my favorite. But overall, I just thought because of those couple decks, those decks were my favorite. Like that's why I'm saying that deck was. That format was fun. And Charizard was relevant, right? Right, Jimbo? Stoke Charizard actually at the end of that format was
Yeah, bro.
actually
Like
popping
all the most
off.
skilled gamers rose to the top of the ladder playing Charizard. Only the
Was
best of the
popping
best.
off. It roasted Dark Tina back then, and I was here for it, bro. I was here for it. But no, that's Eevee's Grove, bro. Eevee's Grove. I know Sakaru's like ready to like jump.
I mean, at least you said it was for Leafeon Flareon, so I'm gonna give you the pass. I'm gonna be honest.
The last part was just rage bait on Jimbo.
Yeah. Well, it worked. I'm fuming.
I'm just so I can't get rage bait.
I have a vein pop. I have a hat on right now, so you can't see it, but there's a vein popping at the top of my head.
I can confirm.
Hey, yo, chill. Pause. Anyways, I think that's a good segue to the end. Thank you guys for coming through. Second, Jimbo, thank you for the audience watching. We will be back in the next week, and we'll see who we could get on.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to Ericko.
Mm-hmm.
And to everybody else here.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching, bro. Peace out. Have a lovely day as always.
See you.
Peace.